the Ministry of Islamic Affairs, Al-Awqaf in Kuwait, published this book. And they gave it away for free. Alhamdulillah. So the Ministry of Islamic Affairs, they reviewed the book, and alhamdulillah, they published it. Now, in this book, I have a chapter that some scholars told me they really wish that I could translate it into Arabic. I mentioned the difference between the Salafis and the Khawarij. From the words of Imam Ibn Taymiyyah. You know Imam Ibn Taymiyyah? That's a true Salafi Imam Mujahid. And among the things that he mentioned, I'm going to mention it today, that the Khawarij issue blanket statements of takfir about entire communities. This is what you did exactly. You call to the way of the Khawarij. You call to the way of the Khawarij. And instead of saying, Astaghfirullah, I really misspoke. I seek refuge with Allah from what I said. Palestine is a Muslim country, Muslim people, but they have some aspects of shirk. Please stay away from these aspects of shirk so that your victory comes from Allah soon, bi'idhnillah azza wa jal. Have some feeling for them. Have some compassion. What's wrong with you, man? And with the people who are supporting you and attacking me. Have some feeling here. Don't you see the devastation the Jews are making there? Or the killing, the destruction? Thousands of Muslims were killed in Palestine. Tens of thousands injured. And systematic destruction of the homes, masajid. They even attacked the church in Gaza. 5 miles, 25 miles, that's all the area. 2 million people, and they have aspects of Islam everywhere. Regardless of what you said, have some compassion for them. Say something good. Don't come stab them in the back. I mean, who's going to be really using your fatwa? The Yahud might come and say, oh, here is some of your people, influencers in the UK, they're saying you're mushrikeen, so tell Muslims, they would tell Muslims, look Muslims, why are you angry? These people are not even Muslim. They're mushrikeen. Because shirk doesn't exist without mushrikeen. Ya rajul, ya insan, ya Muslim, ya Shamsi, استحي, عيب عليك. استحي يا رجل، عيب. اسحب الكلام هذا، امسك عليك لسانك. Make sure this stays shut most of the time, so that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give you the support and help, so you can argue about aspects of Islam after you learn the religion, because you haven't yet. So you're telling me I should read what Binbaz Al-Albani wrote about what? Suicide missions? I'm against it. Look how many years back I said about this, about not fighting a bigger power. It doesn't apply everywhere. Otherwise, no Muslim country would have fought off their occupiers, the kuffar. About what? What are you talking about? Deviation? So we have in the Arab culture somebody called Juha. Juha is portrayed sometimes as being very smart or very stupid. Among the very stupid things is that his people told him, touch your ear. That's what he did. He touched the other ear, not the one closest to his hand. This is what you're doing. This is deviation from the truth. Talk about the same topic that we responded to you about, and don't bring other issues. Imams Al-Albani, Ibn Uthaymeen, and Ibn Baz, when they issued the fatwa that we should support our Muslim brothers in Afghanistan and sisters, they didn't say there is shirk everywhere there, but we don't mean there are mushrikeen everywhere there. Don't go fight with them, don't support them. They said go support them because they are Muslimin. So what are you going to say about that? I really advise you to read Islam before you promote it, because you're doing damage to Islam because of your anger, shouting at people, interrupting them, saying all kinds of things. then recanting some of it and whatever. This you should recant and say, Palestine has millions of Muslim Sunnis. And if you want to talk about aspects of shirk that are there, okay, but they exist everywhere, including in Saudi. Saudi is a Muslim Sunni country. Most of the people there are Muslims, like in Palestine. They're Sunni. They don't like the Shia. They're not Shia, if they know what the Shia are about. And Saudi is the land where you see aspects of Tawheed, but there are people who practice, at least in secret, aspects of shirk. So if you want to be fair, then say what you said about Palestine, about Saudi, because I know the people will now attack you and say, you now expose yourself as being Khawarij, Takfiri, but make Takfir Palestine, okay.